Bum, 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 bum. Did that Abra just not move? Trying to think of who else needs to evolve. Genshio and Munshigi need to. We'll probably... I think we can probably evolve them in Motochika's episode, I'm pretty sure. I think we could do it in that episode, because we can get them early. It should be pretty easy to recruit them. Yoshimoto, we have to do at some point. Yoshimoto will just evolve in his own episode, and I probably, like, I don't like Yoshimoto, so we most likely won't do anything extra in Yoshimoto's episode. We'll just get to the end of the episode and have it done, and he'll evolve in the process. Mitsuhide's episode will go fast because he's so far away from evolving people that we care about, because I think we'll probably, unless chat voting goes otherwise, we'll probably do Mitsuhide's after Iyasu's, so we'll already have, like, evolved pretty much everyone we care about there. Maybe we should do Mitsuhide's first, actually, so we can get Articuno and Iyasu's episode. Yeah, whatever. It'll work out one way or another. We don't have to evolve Shingen. Shingen is already evolved. He just needs to get Groudon. Kenshin is the one we have to evolve, which we couldn't do until now because of having to finish the episode. Thank you for lining up for Weavile. Appreciate it. And then you're going over there to be fed to Rhyperior. Also appreciate it. Easy crit. I don't need you guys to go anywhere or do anything, to be honest. What is this Dunsparce doing here? This is worth willpower. Move again. Burn! Burn the witch! The witch is burned! Awesome. Now you kill these two, and then we just need Weavile to kill this other Abra. And that'll be the end of Shengo. Oh, wait, the Gothita lived. That's right, you're not a Psychic type anymore. You're Psychic Dark. Ah, dang it. Ah! I should have sent another Pokemon over here. I didn't even think that... Okay, the Gothita fixed it for me. Thank you, Gothita. I didn't think the Gothita would live for a second, because I was like, oh, super effective. It'll die easily. I keep forgetting that thing's Dark type now, mainly because it's not differently colored. It still just looks like a normal Gothita. Alright. Die. Oh my god, no Shindaru? Nani? Got him. Easy peasy. Bum 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 bum. Easy gains, easy gains. And there you have it. So the contest has been decided, but it took so much longer than expected. I'm exhausted. Are you all right, my lord? Yes, but I can no longer continue as warlord. My lord? Don't say things like that. You know Lord Yukimura will take you seriously. Ha ha ha. Funnily enough, I was thinking of asking Yukimura here to be my successor. Shingen won the conflict that divided Ransei. And the battle between two of Ransei's most celebrated warlords would be spoken of for many years to come. Skip. All right. Yeah, it only took about half an hour. Not bad. Maybe more like 40 minutes. Either way, got through it pretty quick. Yeah, you can't evolve Genshio in her episode because you have to have Munshigi, and Genshio's episode is a beauty episode, so no dudes allowed. Yoshimoto's story. Well, there he is. Speak of the devil. All my homies hate this guy, even if he's been buffed in this game. Alright, who do we want to do now, chat? Put in your votes. Kotaro also isn't evolved yet. We need to handle him at some point. Hanbei's, once again, just a quick one. We'll just run through his episode. Nene's would also be really quick. I don't know if it's better to do Mitsuhide or Iyasu first. How does Mitsuhide work again, chat? Can he evolve before his story? Or is he one of the ones where you have to do his story first? I don't remember. He can't evolve until you do his story? Is he? I thought you just needed to do his story for Articuno. You do have to do his story first? Okay. Well, in that case, it looks like chat's pretty even between Iyasu and Mitsuhide. So I think, and therefore I am, let's do Mitsuhide's story to unlock Articuno and Mitsuhide being able to evolve. And then when we do Iyasu's story, we'll get Mitsuhide and Articuno. We'll evolve Mitsuhide and Articuno and get both of those knocked out. We could actually, in Iyasu's story, we could do Iyasu, Ina, Tadakatsu, Okuni, No, Mitsuhide. And then if we end up making 2 teams, we can toss in like Ranmaru and Gracia in there as well. Probably. But if we do Mitsuhide first, then that means when we do Iyasu's episode, we can get Dialga, Registeel, and Articuno all back to back. And you know what? Why stop there? Let's get Groudon too. Why not? So yeah, let's do Mitsuhide. The time has come when Mitsuhide can no longer condone his master Nobunaga's aggressive policy of waging endless battles. It is time to make a stand. In the region of Ransei, Nobunaga, warlord of Dragnor, had been instigating a series of increasingly brutal battles, and now had 11 kingdoms under his command. Then one day in Nick Storm, a kingdom entrusted to Nobunaga's trusted ally Mitsuhide. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we evolved Gracia's Gothita before this. Holy cow, that would have been a nightmare. Don't forget Mewtwo. Well, there's no point in getting Mewtwo unless we evolve Kenshin in Iyasu's episode. Because you can't, like, I mean, you can, but you can't use Mewtwo and evolve Kenshin, so it's counterproductive to get Mewtwo before evolving Kenshin. So we might not get Mewtwo in Iyasu's episode, it depends. Lord Nobunaga, I believed that devoting myself to following him would bring an end to the chaos of this world. It was this belief that allowed me to do battle in his name. What we are doing, however, going from battle to battle without ever stopping to reconsider our motives, it is cruel. Can such an approach really lead to a peaceful world? And even if it did, would it be a world where people and Pokemon could coexist peacefully? There is no more time to waste. I already know the choice I must make. Stop Lord Nobunaga, or wait for him to destroy this world. So this is just, this is one of the only 2 Defeat Nobunaga episodes, right? All we have to do is beat Nobunaga's army. We don't even have to take all of Ransei. Lord Nobunaga, you have been betrayed. The traitor is Lord Mitsuhide. Ha, Mitsuhide. I love how excited Hydreigon looks. Very well, Mitsuhide. I shall give you 3 years. 3 years to attempt to overcome me. That's a long time. The 3-year thing is basically irrelevant. If you don't, like, if you don't beat Nobunaga in 3 years, then you don't know how to play the game. The rough thing here is because everyone is part of Nobunaga's army, we're not going to get, like, hardly any recruitments. But also, at the same time, I have a Lapras, so I'm not really worried about it, like, at all. Yeah, the Defeat Nobunaga thing is only Motochika and Mitsuhide. It's really weird. Anyways, we're not going to try and do anything in this episode. Because we have a time limit of 3 years. And especially, like, not in Mitsuhide's episode, because he's blocked off from recruiting so many people. So, like, trying to do stuff in the Nobunaga episodes is usually a waste. The one thing I can think of that might be worthwhile, and I think I mentioned it a little bit ago, the only thing that might be worthwhile in one of the Defeat Nobunaga episodes is if you're doing Motochika's version, and you can, like, evolve some of the starting people, like Yoshihiro, Moonshigi, Ginshio. If we don't evolve Ginshio and Moonshigi in some other episode, evolving them in Motochika's episode is probably the best shot, because they only have to get to, like, 60 or 65%. And because of where Motochika starts, you'll have that happen almost naturally, and you'll most certainly do it within 3 years. Lapras out here ready to carry the whole episode. Full stop. This is just going to be Lapras carrying. Straight up. Of course you crit the Spheal. Lapras is gonna Ice Beam our way through this episode. We might want to go down. You see, it's a bit rough, right? Because I want to take Spectra and all that early so that they're, like, out of the way and I don't have to deal with those annoying areas. But also, it's probably worthwhile to, like, go straight to Illusio and then get to the few kingdoms that Nobunaga hasn't taken over to recruit people who are actually useful. Snom, no! Because, like, look at this Aeron. This Aeron is a problem. This is a Healy thing. Nice. So this episode is probably going to be a little annoying. But Lapras is also broken and makes up for it. You would live on one. Invisible Focus Sash. Cheating and Sturdy. Etc. Uh-oh, we're in a fix. Oh no, we got 4 HP back. 4 HP on this Aeron is actually a little annoying potentially, but this does like 9 damage. 12, we're good. Well, there's one win. I don't remember if Nobunaga's AI will ever try and take back other areas or not. He probably will work like a normal warlord after the 5 or 6 month mark. But if he never takes another kingdom, we've only got to take like 10 victories, which isn't actually a lot. Oh, hi Nobunaga, you're over here now, huh? Honestly, I have a way better matchup on Nobunaga's people in Spectra than I do the people in Velora. He will take kingdoms back? Yeah, it makes sense. We should probably just beeline our way to Western Ransei, get a couple of those warlords recruited. Mitsuhide's episode is not going to be... Mitsuhide actually probably has one of the most difficult ones. It is finally time for me to challenge the great man in battle. Are you ready, Lapras? We must march forth. Our enemy is in Spectra. Very well, Mitsuhide. It is time to show Nobunaga what you are capable of. Oh, hey, Lapras is at, like, full energy. How nice. Dude, I hate Spectra. I'm not trying to say Velora is a good map, but straight up, you know there's something wrong with someone if they think that Velora is worse than Spectra. Spectra is the worst map, undoubtedly. It's so long and it's so annoying. Ha. Did a poll on the worst map a while back on the Conquest subreddit. Floating Rock level 2 won that by a landslide. Why on earth would you do a poll of the worst map and then do one of the optional maps that you can just not play ever in your entire time playing the game. Floating Rock 2 is terrible. It is the worst, but also, like, just don't play on it, forehead. You can actually just actively avoid it infinitely with no real downside. Kind of a waste of trying to, if you were like actually trying to get any kind of data, kind of a waste to just skew the poll for something that doesn't matter for no reason. Sorry, Snom. We do what we must. I must feel. How cool would it be if we just beat Nobunaga here and he was like, "Well, I give up." And then that was the end of the episode. That'd be pretty pog. There was one vote for Cragspur. This is why you can't trust Reddit. Cragspur is like one of the most it's fine maps in the entire game. If anything, Cragspur is one of the most interesting ones because it encourages you to actually be like somewhat strategic and to split up your team into twos to do little 2-on-2 matches, which is a lot more neat than most of the other maps, which are just like, hey, throw everyone in this direction and then press the attack button. They said it was because every match feels samey. That person has never played Pokemon Conquest before. That literally that person has just never played the game before. They have no idea what they're talking about at all. Did not mean to line myself up for this. Also, Gothorita is worthless now. Like, it can hit Scyther, but Lapras is gonna hit Scyther better. I love watching all these fires and statues move around for like 20 seconds every single turn. With how many turns are in this game, you spend like 2 minutes per Spectra match just watching objects move around. It's wonderful game design, let me tell you. What's your ability? May as well. Hate this stage so much. Yeah, Spectra, it sucks. All my homies hate Spectra. Crit, freeze, high roll. All right, high roll. Thank you for wasting your time hitting Gothorita, who is useless at this point in the game. All I need is for Lapras to 1v1 everything. 1v3. Thank you for lining up for Ice Beam as well. That's very kind of you. Don't like how low on health my Lapras is getting, though. Spectra is the worst map. It is more of a time waster than Velour. I will die on this hill. I would rather be on Velour 10 times out of 10 than be in Spectra. I hate you. I hate you so much.